all its challenges, there are important advantages to fishing through the ice. For one thing, even if you don't own a boat, you don't have to settle for fishing from shore. Ice is the great equalizer when it comes to access. Walkers can cover entire lakes in the winter. For another thing, you don't have to worry about boat control. You're extremely stable on a platform of ice. So once you locate fish, it's easy to stay over the top of them and work on getting them to bite. As long as you control noise on the ice and movement over the hole when fishing in clear, shallow water, as Dave Genz says, the advantage is yours when it comes to presentation.
There's some real advantages to ice fishing over open water fishing, believe it or not. The first is there's no problem with boat control. You know, you're stationary out here on the ice. There's no waves. There's no casting into the wind. You know, and when you're over the fish, you're very precise. The fish are directly underneath of you. When using your electronics, I actually see my jig that's right down underneath my hole. I actually see the bait in front of the fish. I see the fish moving after it. You know, things that you wish you could do in the summer, and we can do them in the winter.
As an ice angler, you have to accept the challenge that you cannot troll or drift or make long casts in order to search for biting fish. This is why a modern auger with sharp blades is so crucial to your success. It simply must be easy to drill as many holes as you want, or you will not be able to fish the modern way.
Well, in the wintertime, through the ice, you can't drift and you can't troll, and to cast, you have to drill a hole. So you just have to accept that challenge, that every hole you drill is like making a cast in the summertime. And if you go out and drill enough holes, you will catch fish, just like when you cast a shoreline.
When it comes to drilling, hole size is a topic that gets debated all the time. One of the biggest mistakes is to drill holes that are larger than you need. It takes more power, more effort, and more time to drill every large hole. Dave Genz likes to say that he hopes one day to catch a fish too big to bring up a 7-inch hole. For most panfish outings, a 6-inch auger is the ideal size. For virtually all other situations, it's rare to need a hole larger than 7 inches. If you target and regularly catch monsters, you might feel more comfortable with an 8-inch hole. Think about this as you shop for an auger.
Most people tend to use too big of augers. I use a 6-inch hand auger, a 7-inch power auger. They're lighter, faster, and just easier to use. If you got a spot that the fish won't fit out of a 7-inch hole, let me know and I'll bring a bigger auger and drill lots of holes.